Fun.
Hi, how's it going? Okay, so lesson, I don't know, one August afternoon, something. We talked for Diane styling about on 5 and 6 keeping a constant connection here, and so your body doesn't move 5 and 6 back here, it stays 5 and 6. And then from here, as you settle into 6, straightening through both legs, so both legs stay straight and both heels stay on the ground. So it doesn't come up 5 and 6 and lift this heel off the ground. So both feet stay on the ground through 6. And then as you move into 1, softening your knee, starting from your core. So your core, your center goes first. Your leg softens on and you push through your left butt cheek. So kind of through your left pocket, jean pocket right here. So it would be 5 and 6, straightening both legs and settling through. Let your knee soften, but keep both feet on the ground until the last minute. You come forward and 1. Good. And stepping onto a straight leg. So from this release of your knee here and settling through your left butt cheek, going through 1 and stepping onto a straight leg. So all the way through a side pass would end up looking like this. 5 and 6 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1. So there's that 6, settle, let your knee release, but keep your heel on the ground until your center moves so far forward that you have to pick it up and step. And when you step, you're stepping just slightly heel toe rather than sliding your foot on the ground, because you don't want your energy to go through your toe into the ground here. You want there to be a release, so your center is moving down the slot here. And so there's a lightness as you step, but you're still connected to the ground. So you don't feel like you're going 5 and 6 and 1. So your foot never comes completely off the ground before it steps. John, the same is true for you when you anchor and actually moving into your anchor. So from a side pass, starting, let me move up here a little bit. You got me?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
As you move back, starting into 1, stretching your center back here. Can you get my center up here?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go this way. So you're stretching your center back and keeping both legs straight and on the ground until the last minute as you step into 1. And same thing for you, straightening into 1, 2, as you go through 3, and I'm going to face this way. From 4, when you step forward into 4, keeping this foot more connected to the ground as you step through 5, rather than 4 and 5 and 6, which is usually caused by your center having a lean over this way and picking up this foot and stepping 5 and 6, which puts a lot of attention on your feet. So from 4, feel more connected to the ground. 5 and 6. And you can pick up and roll through your foot if you want, but let it go to a straight leg. And as you settle into 6, let both legs be straight, move your center back. Now, back up to my center. You got my center here? So as you're moving 5 and 6, let your body stretch away from your hand. And so you're giving up your shoulder just a little bit, but it's all because your center is stretching away here, not because you're opening your shoulder this way. So this doesn't start the movement. The movement starts here in your rib cage. So like the isolations we do, start your center moving here as you give up just a little bit so you can increase the stretch on and your shoulder has to open a bit, but this is opening first and then this goes with it rather than here. So you're also not giving up your hand here because you don't want to move your post. So you're moving 5 and 6 and with a little bit of a stretch open. So when you step into 1, you're really giving her movement. And that'll create more stretchiness this way, so it doesn't feel like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, can we do a little demo? Oh, that's right. That's okay. All right. I'll do this more for lead. Do you have all of us? Should we back up?
I have 2 of you.
Perfect. How many of us are there? Oh, I thought there were more. So it'll create for you, John, as a lead, it'll create more of a stretchy 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and stretchy 1, 2, rather than a very doom, 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 and 1, 2, which kind of just has a little bit of a bouncy, dorky, kind of a dorky feel. Doom, doom. This creates more smooth, and you're driving your energy and her energy down the slide instead of wasting time with and 1 and 2 when your feet come off the ground. Okay, cool. Anything else? Was that it?
That's good. Thank you.
Nice. Good job.
Good.
Yep, you guys rock.